following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And I want to remind everybody that all 50 states now have reported sickness, and their citizens with this Delta COVID-19 variant. Okay, it's like 3 or 4 or 5, depending on who you speak to, is 3 or 4 or 5 times more infectious than the original COVID-19 and 2 or 3 times more deadly. Okay, there's so many people, hundreds of thousands of people in America who have only gotten one vaccination when the vaccination they took required 2. And these are the ones that are really in serious trouble from this Delta variant, okay? So be careful. Wash your hands. Don't forget our hand sanitizer. Don't forget our colloidal silver, 2 droppers full under your tongue, 30 minutes before each meal, 30 minutes before bedtime. I've been doing that for 25 years. And then I want you to take our Killer Biotic, take 3 of those twice a day. Take our big hammer out of the toolbox. That's the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. And let's see here. It's one of those things where if you do these things, the odds of you getting a fatal case of anything is pretty low. Okay, if you don't pay attention and just run around, it's over, I worry about you and I'll pray for you. Okay, so when you look at our numbers now in the USA, right now we surpassed 620,676 deaths in the United States. In the 1919 Spanish flu, at the end of the 2 years, we had 657,000 dead. Right now, we're at 620,000 dead. It's possible by the end of this year we will surpass that amount with the COVID-19 over the Spanish flu. We have 34,562,735 infections. When you look at India, now we have 332 million people. When you look at India, they have, depending on whose numbers you look at, 1.4, 1.7 billion people. Okay, it's like scary how many people they got. And they just went over 400,312 dead, and 458,281 infections. And they're going up on infections at, 85,000 to 200,000 a day. And, by the end of this year, they could surpass us, okay, because we're kind of just going up at a couple of thousand every day, which we had been during the peak of everything. We were going up at 85 to 150,000 a day. Now we're down to 8, 9, max, sometimes 3,000 a day. Okay, so the vaccinations are actually having a positive effect. That's a good thing. Now, you have to understand, why is it, okay, that we were number one? Why is it that America, with our medical system, why did we have the worst case? There's no other country that came close to us with the numbers of infections and deaths. I mean, India has 5 times their population, and they're, about halfway there, okay, compared to us. So what's going on here? Well, when you look at this, and I go back to just a couple of days ago when LSU quantified what I've been screaming about for over 50 years, okay, it's the damn dams. It's not fossil fuels. We dammed up the rivers for electricity, and we cut off the food supply to the ocean. And, of course, LSU, their study came out, and they said each year, starting in, starting in 1930, 150 million tons, 115 million tons of silt, okay, and sediment per year was blocked off from going to the ocean. 150 million tons. as a result, 2,000 square miles of wetlands in Louisiana were lost. Okay, and let's see here, all of the deltas in the world are falling apart and going away because these minerals, okay, the silt, okay, and the sediment and the water coming down the rivers into the deltas was the food for the animals and the plants in the ocean. Now, let's go to the Great Barrier Reef. I'm going to be I've been doing a Zoom there. Gosh, it's been over a year, every Friday night. I'll be doing that tonight with Australia. Okay, Australia, the Great Barrier Reef is. In 1927, they dammed up the three rivers for hydroelectric in 1927 that were feeding the western side of the Great Barrier Reef for hydroelectric. And that's why the Great Barrier Reef is in critical condition. You know, they're saying it's dying, it's dead, it's dying, it's dead. It's kind of trickling, tinkling, okay. And so we don't know if it's actually quite dead or is near death. I think it's near death because we cut off the food supply to the millions of polyps and things that required this algae that contain these minerals. So we cut off the food supply to the ocean, and when you do that, you cut off the food supply to the algae, the kelp, and the seaweed that ate the carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide is going up, not because we're creating too much carbon dioxide, but because we have starved the ocean to death by damming up the rivers to make the electricity. Now, the scary thing about this is, okay, I already told you, 2,000 square miles of wetlands in Louisiana have gone away since the 1930s. 80% of the USA wetlands are gone in the USA, and it's crazy what's going on here. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, we do have some open lines today. Call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. If you've ever had trouble getting in, today is your day. Lines open.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Youngevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Youngevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And I'm going to go back to 1880 when the first hydroelectric electricity was produced for a furniture manufacturing company in Grand Rapids, Michigan. 1880, okay? It's called the Wolverine Chair Factory, ironically, okay? And then in 1882, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, September 4th, 1882, on Pearl Street, New York City, on the bluff overlooking the construction of the Brooklyn Bridge, Thomas Edison, Jonathan Leaves pulled the switch on the first commercial electric generating plants, and that was the end of our health, okay? Because within 10 years, everybody in the industrialized world had flipped over to electricity and had abandoned wood stoves and fireplaces and fire pits for cooking and heat and light and that kind of stuff. And we didn't have the wood ashes anymore left over from wood stoves and fireplaces and fire pits to put into our gardens, which is our source of minerals. And a lot of people put the wood ashes into their food. Okay, they're getting their minerals that way for thousands of years. All right, I want you to go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com, and get a hold of the CD, which was made in 2003, and the book that was made in 2005 called Hell's Kitchen. Goes into all these pre-existing conditions that occur from nutritional deficiencies after, 1882, when we went to electricity. Okay, and when people would ask their doctor, shouldn't I be taking some vitamins or minerals? Nah, just eat well, you get everything you need. Well, every doctor who's ever said that should be put in jail for being a serial killer, because they said, just eat a lot of whole grains, stop eating animal fat, and you won't gain weight, and so forth. They gave every bit of advice they gave was incorrect. Okay? And so we really, really have to correct all that. So I urge you to contact your Young Duty associate and, get involved here. Get the 90 essential nutrients, better yet the 215 nutrients, okay? And make sure you're getting everything you need to prevent these 600 different diseases. We have secret sauces to help you get rid of these diseases, okay? None of them are genetic. None of them are autoimmune. Go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com, okay, the CD and the book, Hell's Kitchen. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I've got a story here, headline, Beneficial Bacteria in Natural Yogurt May Help Reduce Breast Cancer Risk. Say natural yogurt is one of the best probiotic foods out there, and they say these beneficial microorganisms used to produce natural yogurt are called probiotics. They reside naturally in your body and keep you healthy in various ways. They help balance the good and bad bacteria in your gut by stopping the bad ones from growing out of control. Studies suggest that probiotics can also fight cancer. A 2020 study contends that beneficial bacteria found in natural yogurt have anti-cancer properties because they prevent inflammation caused by bad bacteria. Many cancers develop from sites of infection and chronic inflammation. British researchers hypothesized that bad bacteria can cause breast cancer by disrupting stem cell division. Their hypothesis was built on the hierarchical model of stem cell genesis that assumes that the orderly progression of stem cell division requires precise control at every stage of development. They believe that bad bacteria disrupts the stem cell division by creating toxins that trigger chronic inflammation. This in turn damages cells and contributes to cancer development. Researchers suggest that eating natural yogurt every day can help prevent cancer because they are rich in beneficial bacteria. These anti-cancer probiotics can fight off bad bacteria by using up nutrients that the bad microbes need to survive. Previous studies have shown that yogurt consumption can help reduce the risk of breast cancer. So there you go.
Well, there you go. Thank you for that. I have two of those cups, 4-ounce cups of the gluten-free and sugar-free yogurt every morning with my breakfast. But I also take the root beer belly, our natural intestinal bugs, as in our root beer belly. And so everybody should be taking a root beer belly. A couple of those, they come in these little packets in a box, and you tear off the top and shake it in your mouth. It has a really great chocolate taste. And root beer belly is called, okay? And it will help you crowd out the bad guys, out of your intestine. Also, we have Killer Biotic. I take 3 of those twice a day, okay? And so, we have all the equipment for you to do this to make up for that 150 million tons a year of silt that we've dammed up the rivers and blocked off for our food and our health. You got to do it yourself because they've cut off the supply that was natural before the hydroelectric. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you ever had trouble getting into the show, today is your day, as I do have some open lines. Give us a call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Youngevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget, we deal with every kind of professional athlete, every sport, Olympic athletes, every sport, university athletes, every sport, high school and junior high school athletes, every sport, with our Healthy Bone and Joint Pack and our Rebound. Oh my gosh, our Rebound has 75 minerals and 25 vitamins, amino acids. And of course, when you take the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack, you're covering all that territory. It doesn't get any better than that. Let's see here. Oh, Charmaine, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Now, did you ever hear that Wolverine Furniture Factory up in Grand Rapids?
I've heard of Wolverine shoes, hush puppies,
Okay, so I don't know if that's
and
the same
grasshoppers,
Mhm.
and hush puppies.
bunch.
That's Wolverine
Okay.
Worldwide. I would assume
Okay.
there's some connection. I don't know.
Probably. Okay. And so, at any rate, let's see, you're a Grand Rapids person. And so what's going on there? Right now, Michigan became, just 2 days ago, became the 11th state that went over 1 million infections. There's like 1,276,000 now. Okay. And so that's nothing to be proud of. And that's because, I think you're the one that really came up with this. There's all these mini breweries in everybody's basement, so they make their beer out of wheat, barley, rye, and oats and don't supplement, and then wonder why their immune system doesn't protect them from the COVID. Now,
I don't think most people realize how bad gluten is for them. I really don't think most people do know that.
Well, yeah, they don't realize it because they say, well, I've been eating oatmeal for breakfast for 50 years. Why is it suddenly bothering me now? Well, that's because it's a slow, gradual thing, okay? It doesn't like light switch on, light switch off. You don't have some today and you're dead tomorrow. It's kind of drip, 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 drip over many years. And doctors love this because every time you go in because you're sick, you have a pain, you have a skin issue, you have high blood pressure, you have diabetes, you have a digestion issue, all these things. Doctors say, well, you got autoimmune disease here. You got celiac disease. Oh, you have diabetes. That's a genetic thing. And they milk your insurance policy for 40 to 50 to 60 years just giving you a medicine for diabetes when you can get rid of it in weeks. Now, you've seen people with type 2 diabetes get rid of it in weeks or months, right?
Oh, yeah. I remember when we were up in Canada, somebody got rid of it in one day, remember? And they called.
Oh, yeah.
It was freaking them out.
Yeah. And so, we've been doing this a long time. Everybody who does everything right as far as the supplement program and avoiding the bad stuff gets a positive result. And so, and again, they say, well, I asked my doctor about all this vitamin mineral stuff, and they said, nah, just don't waste your money. Just eat well, you get everything you need. Well, any doctor who says that should be put in jail as a serial killer, spelled CER, okay? Because, they're actually encouraging people to eat more whole grains, stop eating animal fat, and eat more whole grains. Well, you can eat rice, you can eat corn, but you can't eat wheat, barley, rye, or oats. You can't drink wheat, barley, rye, or oats, even if you are from Grand Rapids. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. Ever had trouble getting into the show? Today is your day, as I do have some open lines. Give us a call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewable, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, I urge everybody to get a hold of that CD, which we came out with in 2003, and the book 2005, Hell's Kitchen. Goes into all these conditions, okay, that came about because people weren't getting their minerals, okay? Their immune system can't protect them anymore. And, of course, the subtitle of the book, Hell's Kitchen, is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity, Diabetes, and the Metabolic Syndrome. Okay? And the doctors listed all these things, you know, high blood pressure and heart disease, liver cirrhosis, and all that kind of stuff, and things like celiac disease, irritable bowel syndrome, diverticulitis, Crohn's disease, psoriatic arthritis, lupus. All these are either autoimmune or genetic, and they're not. They're just all nutritional deficiency disease, always secondary to gluten issues, damaging the intestines and absorption. And now we come along with all these hydroelectric dams, okay, after 1882, which cut off our mineral supplement supply when we went to electricity, okay? The entire world took a deadly course here, and everybody's trying to blame the fossil fuels. Now, people have been using fossil fuels forever, okay? And so it has nothing to do with fossil fuels. It's the fact that we've killed the ocean by cutting off the food supply to the algae, so the algae cannot eat the carbon dioxide anymore, and so the carbon dioxide keeps going up. There's no more production now than there was a million years ago, okay? Every time there's a volcanic eruption, there's all this carbon dioxide. And so there's carbon dioxide coming up all over the place. But back then, okay, we didn't interrupt the flow of the sediment, okay, from volcanoes and erosion in the mountains and so forth. And we didn't interrupt the flow of that into the ocean and the deltas. And that's what made the world such a wonderful place. All these systems kind of supported each other and protected each other. And then we dammed up the rivers. And so I got 3 new books coming out here before the end of this year. One of them's already out. I just haven't seen the finished copy of it. They're sending it to me here, so I'll have that in a couple of days. The other 2 should be done before the end of the year. But I've got, I've got in my brain, the 4th book coming out here is going to be The Damn Dams. Okay, it's going to cover this whole history. It's going to be kind of an extension of Hell's Kitchen, the book, and Hell's Kitchen, the CD. So we got to take control here and not just say, well, the government will take care of it. Oh, well, the medical doctors will do it. They have failed us terribly. They failed us terribly. They threw the blame on fossil fuels, and of course, everybody in America can own a Tesla car. Everybody in America can have all electrical utilities, and guess what? If they don't get nutrition into the rivers and the lakes and the oceans and the seas, guess what? We're still going to have all this problem with the carbon dioxide going up, because it has nothing to do with fossil fuels. It has to do with cutting off the food supply to the plants in the ocean. It's that simple. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to St. Louis, Missouri. And Michael, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Michael. You're on the air. How can we help you?
Hey, Dr. Wallach, how you doing? I have a friend of mine that he has bad headaches, and he was wanting to know why he was getting them and where they come from, and so he wanted to know what he can do from a nutritional standpoint.
Okay, well, hang on. We'll be back with you and answer those questions after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, I do have a couple of open lines today. Give us a call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90th Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget, if you're working out at home like I do, I walk a mile in the morning, about an hour after breakfast, and I walk an hour, about an hour after my radio shows in the afternoon. And then I do 20 push-ups, so I get 2 miles of walking in a day. I do 20 push-ups, and this month I'm going to start doing 20 push-ups twice a day. And I'm 82 years old. I don't have any pre-existing conditions, and I'm doing good, okay? And so I want everybody, again, to go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. I have 15 best-selling books, 50 DVDs, including one from Tesla from 2019 when I did a lecture on there. My title was A Prescription for Mother Earth. It's a DVD with all my slides showing all the bad things that happen because we cut off the food supply to the ocean. I didn't have it quantified until just a couple of days ago when LSU came out with the numbers. Holy moly, 150 million tons every year in the USA of silt and sediment backed up behind the dams. That's since the 1930s every year. Hello? Oh, my gosh. That's why the oceans are starving, okay? And that's why we have such a bad time with our immune systems. Oh, my gosh. And so I want everybody to, again, go to www.drjwallach.com and be sure to at least get a hold of the book and the CD, Hell's Kitchen. Get a hold of the book Immortality and the CD Beyond Immortality, because that book goes into all these long-lived cultures on Earth and the blue zones and stuff like that. And what it is, they consciously avoid to add many healthful years to their life, and what they consciously, proactively do to add many healthful years to their life. It will freak you out that these countries that don't have any medical health insurance, their average lifespan is 120. Ours is 74. Our doctors have failed us. The government has failed us because they think it's fossil fuels. They're out of their mind. And that's like blaming war on bullets. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see here. Doug, let's go right back to Missouri and Michael. Michael, has your friend been to a doctor about these headaches?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so you don't know what a doctor may have said, okay?
No.
How old is this guy?
16. He weighs
only 16?
pounds. Yep, and he's 6
16
foot.
years old. Okay, and 6 foot. Does he play basketball or football?
He plays football.
Okay. Now, does he have any other issues? Any diabetes, high blood pressure, skin problems, bowel problems that you know of?
No,
okay.
Sir.
Okay. Well, it could be something as simple as just low blood sugar. Okay, a lot of people, they sit and they watch television, right after dinner, and a half hour later they're fall asleep watching television. And during the day they get headaches during the day, a half hour after eating or so forth like that, because their blood sugar is dropping. So that's a possibility. He could have plaque in his arteries in his brain, And so I need to know a little more information, but we cannot hurt to do certain things. So, Charmaine, what would you do for a 16-year-old guy, 200 pounds, 6 foot tall, and he has headaches all the time? And so, without knowing what a doctor may have said, or a coach or something like that, what would you do for him?
I get him on a gluten-free diet, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils of any kind. And if he's 16, he's probably, like every other teenager, eating a lot of bad stuff.
Gluten alert.
Probably got
Gluten
osteoporosis of the skull.
Alert.
I'd get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs. I would add the MSM, the Ultimate Daily Classic, the vitamin D3 for absorption. And that's a good place to start right there.
Yeah. And for, just for all this pain and inflammation, what would you give him for the pain and inflammation?
Well, he can take the CM cap, soft gels.
Yeah, take the CM gel. Yeah, good.
Yeah, that would do it. Or he could get the CM cream and put some trauma oil in it and use that.
Yeah, put it behind his ears and, above his eyes and that kind of stuff and see if that helps. But it wouldn't hurt for him to go to whether he's gone to a doctor or not, that's up to his family. I recommend he go to a doctor and get some kind of an examination. But he could go to a pharmacy without a prescription and get the test strips for urine and test strips for blood and see if he's got diabetes or hypoglycemia, okay? Test his blood sugar at different times of the day, including an hour after eating, and see what his blood sugar is doing. Is it going up or going down? And if it's going down after you eat, okay, it used to be called narcolepsy a couple hundred years ago, and now it's called reactive hypoglycemia. You can get headaches and go to sleep. And this is why all these cars cross the middle line on the highways and do head-on collisions. They, do autopsies in the body. They say, we can't find any drugs. There's no drugs in them. So why did he cross the center line? Well, he had reactive hypoglycemia, and he went to sleep driving 70 miles an hour and crossed the center line. That's what causes that sort of thing. It's actually a simple medical condition that's simply gotten rid of with the little program that Charmaine's outlined. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to California. And Diane, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello,
yes,
Diane,
thank
you're on the
you.
air. How can we help you? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, my son is 36 years old. He's obese. He weighs 662 pounds. He's 9'11". 262 pounds. Anyway, his problem is he's got schizophrenic. He has been on medication, on Seroquel, 250 milligrams. He says it has not worked, so his doctors, we're in the process of transition. They're trying to put him on Abilify. We're up to
let's stop there. Okay.
Okay.
He weighs 252 pounds. He's 36 years old. Does he have any other issues? Diabetes, high blood pressure?
Well, now he does.
Well, tell me what it is.
They're saying he's pre-diabetic, fatty liver, obese.
Uh-huh. How tall is he? How tall is your son?
He's 5'11".
5'11", yeah, I'd like to see him weigh 180, so he's about 70 pounds overweight. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right.
All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. And so, does he have any bowel problems? Any constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome, celiac disease, Crohn's disease, anything like that?
No.
Oh,
the problem
okay.
we're having, because we're trying to change the medication because they say the Abilify will be better. Well, in the
stop. We're going to let the doctors deal with the medication. Okay.
Okay.
And so we're going to go a different direction here. Charmaine, what would you do for a guy who's 5'11"? He should weigh 180 pounds. He's at least 70, 80 pounds overweight. He has liver problems. He's got pre-diabetes. Okay. He's overweight. And let's see here. Let's go with that.
It's all the diet. He's got to go on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils. That alone will help him lose a lot of weight. And then I would get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs at least, 3 if he can afford it. And I would get him on the Sweeties. I would get him on. He'll get a lot of selenium with those packs.
Okay. Yeah, because the Sweeties, I'd have him take 3 of those 3 times a day. Okay, that'll help him lose weight also. That'll be 3 bottles a month of the Sweeties, and then he's going. If he takes 3 of the Healthy Brain and Heart Packs per month, that's going to help his liver. Okay, and we need to have them call us every couple of weeks. Let us. You stick on here, Diane, because we need to tell him how to lose that 80 pounds. Back after this message.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I gotta tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local longevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the CBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go right back to, let's see here, going to go back to Diane, okay, and her son. Okay, Charmaine, what are we going to do for his schizophrenia? Okay, I mean, he has personality changes back and forth, and also how are we going to get him to lose 80 pounds?
Well, I would get him on this Synaptive, definitely.
Okay, yeah, so he needs to get the 3 bottles of that, so he can take 3 of those twice a day so his brain cells can talk to each other. What about de-stress?
He can take that, too. That would be good for him.
Yeah,
I take both of them every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, take 3 of the de-stress 3 times a day. That's 3 bottles a month. And let's see here. What would he do to lose 80 pounds?
I would get him on a keto bars, the keto bars, for at least 1 meal a day.
Okay, yeah, start out with 1 meal a day, yeah, and they come 10 in a box, so you need to get 3 boxes per month of the keto bars. Doesn't have to be the same meal every day. And after 2 months, I'd go for 2 meals a day for just 2 days out of the week, and the other 5 days stick with 1 meal. And he'll lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And all these nutrients we've been talking about will help his brain function better. But how many eggs a day should he be eating at 252 pounds?
At least 6 or more.
Yeah, I'd say 6 to 9 eggs a day. They have to have soft yolks. Hard-boiled eggs won't count. Fried eggs cause cancer. You need soft-boiled eggs with soft yolks, soft poached eggs with soft yolks, or soft scrambled eggs and butter. They're just sort of runny. And 75% of the brain weight is the cholesterol. He needs that cholesterol to have his brain function properly. He cannot be on any cholesterol-lowering drugs. No statin drugs. If he has any statin drugs, please box him up and give him to his doctor with love, just like 007 gave stuff to Russia with love. Okay? But he'll lose a half a pound or 2 pounds a day with that keto bar, again, for 2 months. Just 1 meal a day. Doesn't have to be the same meal. But after 2 months, 2 days a week, he can have 2 meals a day. Again, doesn't have to be the same meals. The other 5 days, stick with 1 meal a day. But he needs to eat like an Asian, as Char says. No wheat, brought around oats. He needs to eat corn. Let's see here, rice, beans, squash, and, of course, all the nutrition she talked about, a minimum of 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month. Ideally, he would have 3 healthy brain and heart packs per month. and then the other things we've talked about. And these nutrients, liver has a great capacity to recover very quickly, okay? The liver requires an enormous amount of nutrition because it does 40 different things. The heart does one thing. It beats and pumps blood, okay? The kidneys filter the urine. The liver does 40 different things. It needs an enormous amount of nutrition. And so we could have called it the Healthy Brain, Heart, and Liver Pack. That was too clumsy, okay? And so but we do have all those nutrients that the liver loves in the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. And so I take two. I only weigh 142. Okay, I weigh about half of what your son weighs. And I take two of those Healthy Brain and Heart Packs, plus all this other stuff. I mean, I take, it must be 150 tablets and capsules and pills twice a day, plus my liquids and the Rebound, 2 of those cans a day. And I even put the kids' sprinkles on my gluten-free ice cream, which I have at dinner time, okay, for dessert. I put the kids' sprinkles on that, on my vanilla ice cream and my green tea ice cream. It's an amazing thing, okay? And so, but do call us every couple of weeks, let us know how he's doing, because these brain issues, we've seen people with really all kinds of brain issues, including schizophrenia, in weeks are totally normal. And so we want to hear what's going on. Please call us on a regular basis every week or two. And if he goes to the doctor and the doctor says, I don't know why, but you don't have the problem anymore, let us know and, give us that testimony, because your son's story is going to help a lot of people. Okay, we only have moments here. And again, I want to remind everybody they need to go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com, get a hold of the book and the CD, Hell's Kitchen, get a hold of the book and the CD, Epigenetics, get a hold of the book and the CD, Immortality, okay, get a hold of the book. It's all in your head. 25 different diseases you get from osteoporosis of the skull. Doctors never tell you about osteoporosis of the skull because it makes them too much money. Okay, well, thank you, everybody. Really great stuff today. Thank you so much, Charmaine. Superlative job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.